Chris joins us now with a look at the latest on Irma, and our weather couldn't be better, but unfortunately some terrible weather ahead for Florida.
Absolutely. And Florida is looking at this now moving as a major hurricane. We were maybe hoping, maybe just a little more too optimistic, that it would just stay to the east of the coast and not make a direct landfall, but models started to shift a little more. There's still a lot that could happen. It's still a couple of days away, and there is still maybe a little bit of a shift here or there, because that really will affect the track of the storm just a few miles one way or another. But right now, as it moves across the Turks and Caicos as a devastating now Category 4 storm with winds of 155 miles an hour, motion is toward the west-northwest at 16, so really has not lost that forward speed, and it has been moving, which is good news. And again, we've been talking about the fact that the storm would continue along a pretty quick path, or at least a quick forward motion, to where it's not going to sit. We're not looking at something like a Harvey that's just going to sit and drop heavy amounts of rainfall. This storm is going to move through pretty quick. Now, still devastating as it makes landfall, likely as a major hurricane, but it will keep moving. It's not going to just sit, and we're not going to see the torrential rainfall that we saw from Harvey. Continuing across kind of the southern Bahama Islands before making a turn. Now, even folks in northern Cuba will feel the effects of the hurricane force winds, as the center of the storm is likely going to be just off of their coast before it starts making that turn up towards southern Florida. Now, that does put Miami on the worst side of the storm, and basically central through all of eastern Florida on the worst side of the storm, as it basically moves across the entire peninsula. This is good news, at least for the folks in the Carolinas and Georgia, because as it does continue moving northward, it's likely going to stay completely away from the Carolina coast as a very weak system moving inland. This is going to be a big rainmaker then for folks in Atlanta. And notice how we continue to stay on the drier side of it. As this system moves farther north Tuesday, Wednesday, it reinforces that cool, dry air that we have been enjoying. This is the reason why the Hurricane Center kind of shifted it back over mainland Florida, is because the computer model started to shift a little bit more toward the west. Yesterday, they were kind of bunched together just along the coast or offshore. Well, they started shifting west, which is not what the folks in South Florida wanted to see. We also have Hurricane Jose. This is a Category 3 storm, so we have another major hurricane out there right now. It is going to get very close to the northern Lesser Antilles. These are the folks that were already battered with Irma, and it looks like it's going to get very close to them. This system is going to stay out over open water. Once it passes the islands. This system is Katia, and it is likely going to make landfall possibly as a Category 2 storm in Mexico. Again, 3 active systems out there right now, and none of them pose a problem to Louisiana. We are in great shape. Actually, clear skies, very nice outside, 71 degrees. Humidity is only 59%. Check out the North Shore temperatures. We're in the 50s. All locations a bit cooler than we were at this time yesterday morning. We're under clear skies, little high cloudiness down off the coast near the mouth of the river. That upper trough, though, is what brought in our cool, dry air. That is still present, and we've got another reinforcing trough that's on the way. That is what is going to lift Irma northward and keep it away from us. Very dry air across the southeast, cool temperatures as well, and it's going to be a comfortable couple of days. Again, this isn't a short-lived cool snap. We're looking at nice conditions for the weekend and as we head well into next week. So a beautiful day today with highs in the low 80s. Normal high is 89, 50s and 60s overnight again as we head into the evening and early morning hours of Saturday. Gorgeous weather this weekend and as we continue through next week.